Okay, this is the air compressor dry rod invention. Alright, what we did here is we used fluids from the steam engine and mixed them with the main reserve for your air flow, and we've connected it to one air compressor, and these main reserves right here would be made out of glass. I don't know how. There we go. And I made some quick air compressors, real quick. You could do a 2 or 3 set. This line right here, this extra cable line, I don't know, it made that an error. So let's take a walk through it. As we can see, let's start with the air compressor at nothing fancy, just a 2-cylinder air compressor. Um, 2 cylinders, air compressor, 2-cylinder air compressor. And then we get to the 2-cylinder air compressor, then it vents to the invention, the cylinder black. This is the glass cylinders. These are glass cylinders, right? And then we move in. There's it's got threads on it. See, there's the threads. So what you do is unscrew it and then break it, and then screw it back in. There's the line going into it. So, and then it's got, these are an array of, there's a center hole in there to make air pass all the way through. And then these are individual glasses, and they break too. So we move down here. So this is the one that holds all the glass piles in place. And then you move through it. And then we get to the glass piles. And then we get back to the back where you hit another glass plate and they end. And then there has the circular in the middle, which passes air through the back, so it circles back through, and it's filled with grease like your brake rod system. On a locomotive, there's grease in the brake pipe, which are usually dumped on the railroad, and with Florida sand, they make nice little brazing flux rods. This could be filled with flux, so basically it's like a flux stick, and that dries out the grease and the sand. And if you wanted to mix tungsten with it, you could probably even put a tungsten rod in the middle of it, and then you'd have a whole shitload of lance rods ready to go. So this is dried by the air compressors. The air compressor is really corny. I made this air compressor in an hour just for the sake of this. So it pushes up. When it's pushed down, the spring retracts. When it pushes up, the spring passes out, and the air passes through the gas. So that's a generic air compressor with your tanks, your air compressor dry rod invention.